enum. What is this enum and what is the usage of this enum is, we will see directly in the Visual Studio. Let's go and create a project. So just for the differentiation, I have just taken one more console application for advanced topics. That's it. Now here I'm writing a small program. So we have now okay. Now what we want to do is we are taking the employee values from the user. Enter employee ID. From someone I'm getting a lot of background disturbance, noise. So next is we are accepting their name. Now let's say EMP role, we are deciding what is his role. So let's say we gave the developer role to him or some HR role to him, let's assume, or some accountant, some kind of role we have given to the user. Now later what we do, we just display the data. That's all the different story again. So console.read and all. Now in this scenario, let's say let's assume these are only the roles that we have in our company: developer, designer, tester, analyst, something like this. Okay, assume that we have only these 4 designations in our company. We don't have any more designations. We just had only these 3. Let's say for a while admin kind of people are also there. So only these roles are available in our company. But see, what is the role that you have assigned here? Accountant, right?
Yes.
That means which is not at all available, and you are saving the employee role as accountant. So whenever you try to fetch the data, where employees are developers or designers, testers, those in any of the list you will not get this employee, right? Why? Because his role is different and we will not find him in the employee list. Is that correct?
Yes.
So this kind of problems may be possibly happening in the real-time scenarios. So what they will do is, you have a fixed options for a particular scenario. If you talk about an employee role, you have a fixed thing called like these are only the options that employee role can be. No other option an employee role can be. So then what we will do is, to create the solution for this, we can create an enum. You can create an enum to store the fixed employee roles, because they are fixed, right? In our company, these are the roles which are fixed. Or let us suppose if you say you are applying for a job, they have a qualification of like saying they have to complete BTech or some degree or something like this, graduation or something like that. So for the job application, the education qualification is fixed. Out of those education qualifications, yours can be one of them, but not out of them. So here also we have fixed roles. So for those fixed roles, what I am doing is I'm creating an enum. So let's create enum. So enum keyword we have to use. Give the name to the enum. Oh, sorry, I cannot create the enum within the function. I'm going to create them within the class. Okay.
Yeah.
So here, now keep on adding the values that you have. Developer, designer, tester, analyst. What is this? And one more, that is admin that we have. Now, what we will do is, whenever we have something to assign a fixed value from these roles, what we will do is, instead of we say like this, we use the enum. See now, emp roles dot, what is the role he have? We have to convert it into string, because these are just like a items in the enums, but they do not have any data type. You cannot call the developer as a string data type, all these values as a string data type. They are just enum types, that's it. So you have to convert them to dot string. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
So enum is used really for a specific purpose when you have some fixed values or fixed options. Let's say payment mode is there. So payment mode is fixed. What could be the payment mode? It could be either online, it could be either Paytm or some Google GPay or some kind of online transaction, debit card, credit card. You have only fixed options. See, in some websites we don't find cash on deliveries, or in some websites we don't accept the debit card payments, like that. Everyone will have their own fixed options. So whenever you have that kind of fixed options, what you can do is you can simply store them in an enum. Now let's say we have one more class. See here, I want to tell you one problem with these local enums. Local to this class. So do you understand what do you mean by
Yes.
local to this class? So this
Yes.
this enum is not accessible outside this class because it is defined in this, right? Now the
Yes.
problem is, so this is not able to recognize what is this EMP role. So again what we have to do, again I have to create the enum like this wherever I require. Clear? But this is not correct. But this is not at all correct. Why? Because we cannot keep on creating the enums whenever you want and it becomes a redundancy, right? Duplication. Then what is the solution for this? So the solution is what we in the real time scenarios, the completely whatever I'm telling you right now is the structure what generally people follow in the development of real time applications. So here what we can do is, I want to make this EMP roles enum as a global enum so that it can be used in entire application. You understand?
Yes.
Yes. So what I can do is, I'll create a class called as global members. I'll create a class called as what? Global members. So here what I'll do is public enum global EMP roles. Now you define whatever the roles you have. Etc. Whatever you have. Now make this class as public and static. Reason is why to make this class as static is you need not create object for this class whenever you want to access the members of it, right? So
Right.
I made the class as static. Now you see, this time I say EMP role equal to global members dot global EMP roles dot. Now you can just select whatever the value you have. Clear? So this says that this is like a path, say giving the path of it. So this EMP roles is where it is. So this global EMP roles is saved where? In the global members class, right? So
Yes.
you're saying that in the global members class, in this enum, you have this developer. Is this clear?
Yes.
So this is what we have, the types of enums. Like it can be sometimes, depending on the scenario, it could be a local one, or depending on the scenario, it could be a global enum. Done?
Okay.